This is Boxing Talk 8576. I want to give a a big ups to Peter Quillin on how he handled himself after the Daniel Jacobs first round TKO. I've been listening to a lot of people. Not some people are saying that the stoppage was premature, that he should have been able to get a standing 8 count, which I don't think it was a standing 8 count in that fight. But what people don't realize is the referee is the closest to the fighter, and the referee can see what we can't see. He was looking in Peter Quillin's eyes, and he seen something that he didn't like. And it's best for him to side on the, to err on the side of caution, than let Peter Quillin sustain unnecessary punches that he shouldn't get, in the fight. Because he was hurt. He was definitely hurt. His equilibrium was off. He was dazed and confused. See, it's a fight that I remember a little while ago with Ray Mercer and Tommy, not Ray Mercer, when he was fighting, what's that guy name? I was about to call him Tommy the Machine Gun, but shoot, I'll get his name. But he had got him up on the ropes, man, and he was hitting the guy. The guy was dazed. You know what I'm saying? Like dazed. Like Tommy Morrison, that's his name. He was dazed like real bad before he got to the ropes. He bounced on the ropes, and then Ray Mercer continued to hit him like 5 or 6 clean, open, naked punches. Like his hands wasn't even up to protect himself, not even a little bit. And he took like 5 hard shots from a heavyweight. See, you can get hurt, man. You get hurt real bad. But Peter Quillin handled himself after the loss. What I was taught in this boxing game when I first went to the gym by a man by the name of Harold Brazier. You can look him up. Harold Brazier was a pretty good, contender back in the 80s and the 90s. But he told me, like, he said, don't be so cocky and so arrogant, when you step into this ring of boxing, or, do not think that, you can't be handled, because boxing is the one sport that will humble you the quickest. Like, it will humble any man. Boxing will humble you eventually. The boxing gods will humble you. So, Peter Quillin, he didn't make no excuses. He just said, hey, I lost. He didn't say the referee had a bad stoppage. He congratulated Daniel Jacobs. And he was a humble man. He was thanking the people that supported him and came out to see him. And one thing that he said that was so noticeable was, he said he was never scared to get in the ring or never scared to get knocked out. He was scared if he lost, how many people will be there that was there when he didn't lose, that will be there after he lose. See, that's the big thing about a lot of these young fighters coming up. Yes, the entourage is there when you winning. It's big. Everybody, yeah, man, you the man. But when you lose, a lot of those people go away. Ask Mike Tyson. How he said a lot of people went away after he got that setback from Buster Douglas, and then he ended up losing to Holyfield. A lot of people left. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. A lot of these guys hang on to you because they want a piece of what you have, or reap the benefits of being around you. That when you lose, they go latch on to somebody else, and that's what happens. They go latch on to someone else, and you're gonna feel bad because you don't know really if these guys are your friends until you lose. So Peter Quillin said it's good to see that people are still around him. I don't know how many of those latch-ons going to be around him after he lost. But, yeah, man, he was humble. And the first step is taking, responsibility for the loss and not trying to give excuses. Because when you give excuses for your loss, it just makes it worse. I truly believe if you take responsibility and say, okay, I could have did this better, I could have did this better, after he go look at the tape and say, okay, it was my fault. It wasn't the corner fault. It wasn't the cut man fault. It wasn't the referee fault. It wasn't the judge's fault. It was my fault. To me, it'd be easier for him to come back out for this loss because he accepted the loss and he accepted responsibility of it's all on him. Because when let's face it, when you a fighter, it's one-on-one sport. When you step inside that ring, man, it's all on you. Like, it's no one else. Like, no one else can help you. No one else is responsible for the loss. It's on you. So it does you no good to blame someone else when you're the only one in the ring. Leave comments below. Let me know what you think about Peter Quillin in the press conference, the post fight press conference. If you've seen it or if you didn't see it, go see it. This is Boxing Talk 8576. I'm out.